Hello and welcome to the very first day of Vlogust. I am going to vlog every day in August. I will make you aware right away that this is going to happen a few days ahead because I am going to be traveling a lot in August. I thought I would just be ahead of schedule because you just never know what could go wrong when you are out and about traveling. And I'm going to Norway and Germany if all goes to plan. And today I've been to Fiber East and miraculously managed to forget my camera. So there won't be that much knitting footage, and I think that's okay because what I wanted to let all of you know is that I don't intend to be this little vlog, something that you have to keep on top of in addition to the regular podcast. If really all you are here for is the knitting, then by all means you can just stick to the podcast and watch that. This is just a little bit of bonus content for those who want to see a bit more of the life stuff, the London stuff, the Norway stuff and Germany stuff. Take you on my travels and my day-to-day life and whatever that maybe some of you think is nice. So there will be more noise than the usual podcast because there is life, there is noise, and this is London. So I thought I'd just explain that. This vlog is not going to be a knitting vlog, it's just a life vlog. If you're not into that, that's fine. You can just watch the podcast, it's totally acceptable. So yeah, to give you a bit of a rundown of the day that I had today, I have been to Fiber East, like I said. It's an annual fibre festival up in Flitwick, north of London. I met with lovely Nikki, Amy and Katie, who are also podcasters. You may know them from TM Possibilities, Stranded podcast and Inside Number 23. And we all hung out and that was really lovely, and I bought a bit of yarn, so I thought maybe we could have a look at that. Alright, so we're trying this. I don't know what this is. This is gonna work. My camera is propped up on my cardigan. It's pretty good. So I got good things. This skein, no idea what to do with it, and I'm not really allowed to buy stuff that I'm no clue about what to do with, but look at this. It is a wonderful shade of burgundy on a yarn that is woolen spun and 2-plied, my fave, and has 630 meters on it, and it was reduced to £8 because it was the only one left, sadly. But so yeah, this is Natalie Stewart luxury gradient yarns, and I just love this so much. Fine merino and silk, my goodness. Trying a different setup, see if this works. I also picked up a skein from Stranded, of course. I had to get her tits out yarn. I realised the irony. I said this was going to be knitting related, and if you're into knitting, watch the podcast. But obviously this was a particularly fibre related day, and not to worry, for anything talked about here will be talked about on the actual podcast episode. I also went to Pearlescen's booth, of course, and picked up a plethora of Chiagu stuff and things, because I love my Chiagu needles. They are the best all-round needles in my opinion, so very happy to just have a bunch of that to knit with, obviously. I also picked up these beautiful project bags. I don't remember the maker's name on the top of my head right now, but I will put it down below and I will obviously talk about it on the podcast. But they're beautiful and seriously underpriced, and I told her as much because I think these are absolutely amazing and well worth paying twice as much for, which is how I ended up with 2 bags, because, you know, I figured that was the best way around it. So there we are. Got myself some two sweater quantity bags. I think these will fit a garment. I hope. I love this. I think it's like Alice in Wonderland motif. It's really cool. Now I've talked about for a bit how I'm sort of over superwash sweater quantities, or superwash sweaters I should say. Picked up some from Triskelion that I thought was DK. Turns out it's sport weight. Oops. It's Blueface Leicester though, which really is nice. This is the yarn. And very pleased with it. It's very black, not too black. Hoping to maybe, well, the plan was to do the Rocane when Amy sets up a knit along for it, but now I'm not so sure if that's good because it's sport weight. The Rocane is made for DK, but the gauge is so loose it's bordering worsted in my opinion, so I don't want to lean it towards the sport weights end of the spectrum. I'd rather go for worsted if I was going to change the weight. So don't know what to do with this, but I really do love it, and I'm really happy that I'm actually getting these darker sweater quantities because that's just kind of what I wear. So that's something. Amy also brought me this from Wales way back when she was there, and it's just the best thing. Oh, just I love picking up sheep souvenirs when I go places, and it was pretty cool that she did that for me even though I wasn't there. She also brought me this bag from the Fat Squirrel bags. So fatsquirrelfibers.bigcartel.com. It's so big and beautiful, and I picked it up from a photo she took of her booth, and I was like, I want that one, Amy, please and thank you. So lastly, she had, well, picked up some stuff I had ordered to America, namely this metal knitting t-shirt with a dog. Amazing thing. Oh, I love this. Again, very sort of, you know, tongue-in-cheek metal humor, nothing too serious and knitting themed, but this is my favorite and I'm saving it for last. And I actually saw an individual wearing this at the Fiber East festival, which was amazing. So I love this so much. This is so me. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh dear. So that was my little haul. This was come with a bit of a video, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh. Hello, peoples. Yes.
I'm wearing Ellie's cardigan. I'm special.
Oh, they're so cute.
At least just had a haircut.
Hi, buddies. Hi, buddies. Look at the little one.